Am I live? We probably should shrink the chat a bit. That might be better. Am I live? Oh, okay, YouTube's working. I should probably close that. We're live on Twitch. I think. I don't know. First time testing the service out. Twitch is working. Let's try Trovo. I literally just made an account today on Trovo because it was a platform that's offered for live
Плапи,
streaming.
там если что еще...
Yeah, but it's very...
Плапи, там если что еще рулетка есть, понял? Там
It's very Russian. I have no idea what they're
сюда
saying.
еще, чтоб мы ее, если мы ее сегодня добьем...
It's literally a Russian platform, but it's like, I think there's English people on it. I don't know. Am I live right now on Trovo? This guy's live. I have no idea. What else do I need to check? Kick? Why is it dropping? Does it do that if I touch my other monitor? Okay, let's test audio. Let's test quality. Quality test. Why is it dropping? Does the bitrate look good? The bitrate looks fine. I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens. There seems to be a lot of Trovo isn't live, Kick isn't live. Why is we not working? What do you mean Twitch was live 2 seconds ago? Bro, I have so many tabs open. This is okay. Twitch is working at least. It says it's excellent. We're gonna be playing Star Wars today for anybody that's watching. I don't know if YouTube is dialed. TikTok has some. I need to do some black magic to get TikTok to work. I don't. Yeah, Trovo seems like a fun platform. I'm not like hell bent on getting it working though. But I wish there was like a GUI kind of like this that I could observe my viewers and see what viewers are coming in. There's one person watching on you. So we're live on YouTube and Twitch basically. I don't know. I think there's some stuff where I'm not allowed to actually say the titles of the platforms. And I probably need to make a better thumbnail because my thumbnail isn't great for YouTube for the live. But I'm just gonna have. It's gonna be weird. I'll have both open on my other monitor. And then we're gonna hop in. Okay, I'm gonna go YouTube Studio. Where the freak? Okay, live stream. Connect your encoder. Oh, it's working. We had somebody check in and then they left. Okay. So things are interesting. So if I send a chat like hello, it pops up. Okay, might as well give the people what they want, I guess. I'm probably gonna be on for like an hour. I'm not trying to do like a crazy stream. The idea is that we get multi-streaming set up, right? So we can stream to all the platforms, we get all the engagement, but mainly I want to get YouTube and TikTok moving, and I want to be able to interact with the chat from all the platforms at once. It's kind of ambitious, but like, I don't know. So today I streamed this on Twitch a little bit ago, like yesterday, and then we stopped streaming because it had some internet issues, and then I played offline for a little while, and you know what, I'll just show you guys my last save. We're gonna be starting a new save today. Ooh, YouTube doesn't look great right now. YouTube is looking not so hot. It's hard with multi-streaming because like multi-streaming be wilding out here, you know. Anyways, we're hopping in. Oop. Okay, so we're gonna be playing as the Confederate Remnant today, within the Star Wars galaxy. This is a Star Wars mod for Stellaris, basically, and so it's not like, well, it's mostly Stellaris gameplay, but there's a lot of Star Wars things going on, like the map, the planets, the factions, the everything. Here, actually, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna do dual output. I might have to stop the live. Here, wait. Where the freak is it? Video? Enable duo. Oh, I can't do that while I'm streaming. Oh, we got someone that popped in on Twitch. Am I tripping? Because if you can't win up, but the I don't know. Integrating all this freaking streaming stuff is weird. I low-key want to go live on YouTube Shorts. But I don't want to edit my stream title again. So we're not gonna do that today. We're just gonna. Oh wait. Oh, it says 3 viewers. What? There's people watching? Wait, hold up. Are we live on Kick and Trovo? I have absolutely no idea. Wait, hold up. I want to see my viewer count. Okay. This is genuinely so chaotic. I'm gonna get some music rolling. We can't play the music that's in this mod. I can probably show it for a second. We go to settings, sound, turn up music. It's Star Wars music, and it's gonna get me copyrighted if I play anything longer than 5 seconds. So we're just gonna play our Stellaris playlist on Spotify, and I think it's. Hold up, I should probably look it up if it's. I'm not gonna do that. Screw that. It seems to be okay. Most game music should be okay. Obviously, since this is a Star Wars mod, it's using Star Wars music. I don't know how they got the license for that though. Yeah. So basically, we're gonna be playing as a Confederate Remnant today. I'm gonna start a new save. It's been going for 6-7 years so far because the game starts at year 2200. So it's been going for 67 years. This is kind of what I wanted to develop into. Obviously, it's the same map, it's the same start that we're gonna have. I annexed a lot over here. I'm at war with these guys. I occupy them. I made a massive mistake that I'm gonna show in a sec. It's very embarrassing. But yeah, the Rodeo was an empire, Ryloth was an empire. I took them both out, conquered them. There was an empire here, Pantora, and I took them out. And then I got Utapau as a vassal, and then I think that's it. I annexed one of my own vassals, and then there's another vassal here. Anyways, I got declared on. There was a war. The Corellian security declared on me, and I was able to capture all this stuff. Fondor is the capital of one of the Empire's vassals over here. So they're basically part of the Empire. It's kind of weird how they structure things, but it makes sense. And I got this crazy planet, and I would be winning this war, but I'm getting invaded right now. Fondor. Everything is about to fall. My empire is about to collapse. And the reason for that, I actually had a really good military. The reason for this is because I was navigating my military. This is what's left of it. If we look here, this stat kind of on top of owned fleets is 24,000. I had a fleet power of 100,000, maybe even better. And I had a ton of resources, and I built my fleets. And you know what? There's these Leviathan creatures that are in random OS systems, and this freaking automated dreadnought, my fleets automatically went through this system, and I was trying to get to a different location, and it wiped them out, and they're gone, and it would take years to rebuild the fleet, and I'm already in a crazy war, and everything's just gonna collapse. So I don't think it's really possible. Like, I had high hopes, but we are kind of cooked right now. So we're gonna reset. Everything's gonna go good. Some of the strategies that I did well is my economic development. Basically, what we want to do is specialize certain worlds for different production of resources. This game seems very complicated, but it's not that crazy. Why is my view count exploding right now? What the freak? Why do we have 4 people watching? Hello? No one's saying anything in chat. I'm a little confused. Anyways, like these planets, like, okay, Gamor, for example, is a mining world. We set mining world, we did mining support on these districts, we built a ton of mining districts, and we're producing a crap ton of mining. Specializing worlds is the best way to get your resources up. Like, we got a trade station here, producing just trade, nothing else. Early game, it's a little different. You have to specialize like your capital. Oh, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's a very interesting name. Hello, dude. Why are people, like, all of a sudden clicking on the stream? Me doesn't know. Maybe it's the black magic of Streamlabs because they brought the pro subscription or whatever. Anyways, we're gonna reset, but yeah, we just want to expand economy. Population is very important to grow too. That's why I be spamming these droid assembly factories. But yeah, this save is cooked because all my fleets got decimated by a random odd dreadnought, and I'm getting invaded by the entire Galactic Empire. Things aren't great, but we're gonna reset. We're gonna be the Confederate Remnant again. I'm playing on Grand Admiral, Grand Admiral, and it's pretty crazy. This Star Wars mod is actually insane. There's another one that's like an Old Republic mod. I'm gonna try that, but I think it's not compatible like right this very instant with the current version of Stellaris. It's a little funky. Okay, we're doing Grand Admiral, large galaxy. I'm not about to do huge galaxy, because later in the game things get a little crazy and it's harder to computate. We're gonna have scaling to late game so I can actually get a good start. End game is gonna be year 2400. That's when the AI empires are gonna get like their max. So like we start on the same level and they continually get boosted, like economically they get a ton of boosts, like artificial boosts as the game progresses. Yeah, and then everything's pretty standard. I don't like waiting on technology, so we're gonna have technology cost be low and tradition cost be low because I like things developing faster. We're keeping population growth the same. That's pretty much it. Yeah, looks like a cool mod. It's a very cool mod. Like, you can play as so many dudes. Like, I did a Galactic Empire run, super fun. And then I haven't played as the rebels, but the rebellion spawns at some point. It's super duper fun. Did somebody raid me? Yeah, it's crazy in depth. You want basic. You want to know the basic mechanics of Stellaris before you like hop into it. But there are like things that get added to this as well. Like, it completely overhauls the ship designs and stuff. There's other strategic resources that you want. Actually, it is. As the game progresses in Stellaris, you unlock other resources such as volatile motes, rare crystals, and exotic gases, and those are used in ship production and some other things within your economy overall. The replacement for that is Tabana gas, ammunition, and electronics. So it's kind of just the replacement. And hyperfuel is a new resource. Bacta and spice are new resources. back then is used in like nice Stellaris. Well, not new, but I'm getting better. Yeah, I started Stellaris like a while ago. I'd say a year and a half ago. The learning curve is actually, well, I don't know. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos and tutorials and kind of developed my own strategy as things went on. What you're gonna see in this video is kind of like the regular Stellaris, kind of, not really. It's very Star Wars-esque. Like, you get the Star Wars map, and so you start as an empire like already kind of built. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we are the Separatist Remnant. This is right after the Galactic Empire gets formed, and Stellaris, the Confederate Remnant's kind of interesting. So it says it's a loose collection of Separatist military. Actually, we're the Confederate Remnant. Our origin is Separatist Remnant. So other empires, there's a couple others that have the same origin. So it's a loose collection of Separatist military commanders, Separatist line worlds, and corporate sponsors, led by Customs Advisor Marthan Vuru, are willing to accept Confederacy of Independent Systems surrender at the end of the Clone Wars. Septebithindos, I don't know how to say that. Capture on Neomida. Customs Advisor Marthan Vuru declared himself the de facto leader of the Separatist Alliance and made his homeworld of Anarch 5 as the Confederate Remnant's new capital. The holdings of this remnant faction are scattered throughout the southern portions of the expansion, or of the Outer Rim, with sections extending as far into the galaxy as the expansion region, consisting primarily of Trade Federation affiliates and led by the militaristic Marthan Vuru, so that guy right here. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna finish reading. We got any chat, so the Confederate Remnant is largely led by Neomidans, so that's this race of people, the Neomidans, resulting in a government that espouses a strongly militaristic ideology that utilizes elements of authoritarianism within its chains of command. So interesting. That's just gonna allow the Galactic Empire to do Galactic Empire things. Oh, we got 4 viewers. Is there some? There's a concurrent viewer on YouTube. They're like popping in and popping out. Twitch is a bit more consistent. That's because I have a Minecraft channel on YouTube, and I'm trying to multi-stream to it. So, it's going interesting. So yeah, regular Stellaris, you start with one world. Right now, we're starting already in a very formed galaxy. It's not like the galaxy isn't as developed as like you would imagine the Star Wars galaxy to be at this point. There's still Stellaris elements where you like scale your economy over time. So we have a pretty bare bones economy, even though we have like a lot of worlds and stuff. It's kind of the same with the Empire. If we look on our victory screen, the Galactic Empire is doing better than us. However, we are theoretically second most powerful in the galaxy. There are fallen empires in this one as well. And there's like the Hapes Consortium, which is like here. And then the Chiss Ascendancy, which is out here in the in unknown regions. And then there's like this like hive mind thing that's like up here. It's kind of weird. So yeah, we're starting with basic techs, and then we have a couple worlds. Obviously our capital. This is pretty much what your regular Stellaris capital looks like with that amount of population. And then we have a couple like smaller worlds, but we're in a really good position because there's 2,000 on both of these worlds. And okay. Here, we're gonna get into queuing up development really soon, but we're gonna pick text real quick. It doesn't really matter which ones you pick. I'm gonna do energy first, and then we don't need a ton of food. Let's do unity, and then worker population resource output. That one's pretty good. We don't necessarily need army damage, but that's nice to have. Let's see, leaders got upgrades. We'll do. Does he have a limit? I don't know. Age 40, we'll give him leader lifespan plus 20. Shit builds leader happiness. I think happiness is going to be good. We're going to take some crazy military action right at the start here. First contact, we'll just send an envoy. Just whatever. Idle leaders. We're going to put our minister. I guess we already got 2 admirals and stuff. Yeah, so economy wise, basically what you want to do right when you start is look at your go to economy and see if you have any civilians on any worlds. You're gonna obviously in Stellaris you're gonna start with civilians, so we could spam a bunch of buildings and stuff, but the civilians need to like take up the jobs. And so if we don't, or the population, so we need to have like the population to take the jobs, or else we're just over industrializing without actually having the jobs filled. So it's kind of a balance. We don't have any civilians, but we do on these 2 planets. That's 100 and 520, 200 here. So I'm gonna queue up some stuff. In the last save, I did specialize these worlds. I think, yeah, we went this one to be a mining world, and then I think I just specialized this to be energy, but we don't have to do that immediately. But we're gonna want the resource we want to focus on right now is minerals. We want to get minerals up, baby, because then we can build more stuff. We don't necessarily need to get a ton of alloys because I'm not trying to industrialize my military yet. It's a whole complicated thing or whatever, but basically this world can be developed a lot, so we're going to put a mining district down. That costs us 300 minerals, and then we're going to get 200 jobs out of that and plus 10 mineral production monthly. So we're already at 52. We're doing pretty good. And then let's see, this world, I don't want it to be a mining world. Actually, wait. Hold up, I'm tripping. This was going to be the mining world. Because, yeah, we look and we see this has 11 potential districts, 11 potential mining districts. This one has 8. So this is, like, going to be more suited for a mining world. This is just autoly correcting to a mining world. Okay, and then our trade... Actually, yeah, this is going to be a trade station. We're going to get commerce rolling, get our trade markets moving. And then I do... What was I gonna have this world be? I quite honestly have no idea. We need to get some more consumer goods going. Yeah, we're lacking 100 minerals. Whatever. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, watching tutorials to get to know the game. Is my chat showing? I think it is. Stream quality on YouTube is fine. I don't know. Multi-streaming funky, but it's a better way to grow. You know, let's just get into the meat of it. Let's just get in the meat of everything. Right here. Let's send one of these guys, build a mining station here. Let's get that trade value. So the geopolitical direction we're gonna go in is taking out Rhodia and Ryloth, both of these worlds. These are capital worlds with a decent amount of population. It's gonna be really hard economically integrating like worlds into my empire when I haven't developed a ton. It's gonna be a massive drain on consumer goods and stuff like that. But we have the military to take them out because we got a spawn with them. So we're gonna move them right here. The way in the Star Wars mod, there's these things called trade route relays, and they'll let you instantly TP from one to the other. So it's like a gateway, but it's more like a hyper relay, if you know what those terms mean in the regular Stellaris. But and then there's systems that just don't have anything, so it takes longer to move through. These you can just shoot through. That's kind of like the Star Wars trade routes. It's a bit more realistic to Star Wars, but we're gonna have our boys move right on the edge here, because then they can jump there, and we can see there's no trade route. So that's the highlighted lines between the systems. Oh, that's a lot. And then we're gonna have our dude here start moving, start surveying more worlds. I kind of want to get that world, so we're gonna have him go up here, and then we're gonna have... I await your instructions. Yeah, this guy's moving over there, and then we have 750 alloys. And we actually, it's weird because we spawn with shipyards already, so we can get some ships moving. Let's do 2 science ships, and then 2 construction ships. So we're gonna survey all the planets, survey all the systems, and then build our star bases to claim the worlds, and then they go into our empire or the systems. Oh no! Oh no! Twitch stream down. Why is Twitch stream down? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Streamlabs is kind of inconsistent, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Why are so many people watching? I've been streaming Stellaris the past couple days. I'm at like no viewers, but anyways, I'm not crashing out. I haven't been clip farming, so that's why I haven't been growing that much. But what we can do, oh yeah, also the Star Wars thingy, different ship types. This is very much not in regular Stellaris. We can open up our fleet manager. You can see all the ship designs. These are very Star Wars-y-esque ships. And like, if we were to like create a design for a destroyer or something, the actual like things you're putting on are different than what's in regular Stellaris. It makes it kind of easier because there's not like infinite options. But yeah, we're about to take over some worlds and stuff. We need to get armies up, and armies cost a lot of minerals in order to actually invade these planets. But we're gonna move our boys over, and we're gonna take them out. So
In order to ensure
yada yada yada. I'm not really reading all that. It's just like mechanics of how the game works. Yeah, so they just like teleport. They go zoom. Okay. Oh, why am I in combat right now? Who are these guys? What the freak? Are they like mining? Rogue and mining aliens. We're gonna win that anyways. Here, let's turn the speed down. Fighting and stuff, yeah. Oh, you know what? We should turn on our edicts. Edicts are kind of important. I get 33 edict points. Anything over that takes out of my monthly unity per month. Let's do stability. We could also probably do fortify the border too. I don't really need starbase stuff. And there's like these ones that have like benefits. It's kind of a niche feature. It's better to have them on than not, because you can use them to like, they're basically like emergency policies and stuff. Okay, so we got 360 influence points. We're gonna put a claim down on that. You know what? What's gonna be better is like actually getting the system, so then we're closer to them, and then so we can like the claim price goes down. So that's gonna take a minute.
I await your instructions.
I await your instructions. Over there, and then we're gonna put another leader on our other science ship, send him somewhere else. Actually, wait. We only got a couple options. Sure, I'll do the Rhodian. Fine. Oh wait, y'all can't see that. My camera's covering that up. It doesn't really. Actually, it kind of does matter. What is it? I feel like, okay, this is probably a better spot for my camera. This corner. There's not much happening. We can see. Yeah, so that's you like adjust the ships and stuff, and you give them orders. So we're already having this guy kind of survey this area and try to get that planet. I'm gonna have this guy go over to Crate. We're gonna try to get Crate. Crate is a decent world. It's like the one that The Last Jedi takes place on. It's like the Red Rock type of stuff. It's pretty cool.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
Go over there. Yeah, so this guy is building mining stations. For some reason, the Star Wars mod doesn't spawn us with trade stations, but it does like. Oh! We need. How did we drop that fast? That's not good. Also, what we can do is play the internal market to give us more minerals per month so we can develop faster. What I'm going to do is put in a sell order for not 109 credits. So we still want positive credit per month, but we have like a lot extra. So what we can do is I think 42 is the limit for sell before inflation starts to kick in and reduces the price of energy credits. And then I'm gonna say I'm gonna hold. We're not gonna sell food. We're gonna put in a buy order. Let's see how far 25 gets us, because we want to make sure we're not spending too much trade. Yeah. Let's see. Month over. Yeah, we get resources at the end of the month, by the way. So that was good. 121. That's a good amount of minerals per month. I'm not even gonna lie. That's really good. Yeah, so our boys are here, but we gotta survey that world first and then take them out later. Okay, yeah, so we desperately need consumer goods. Consumer goods are so freaking annoying. And what's gonna happen is once we integrate these two empires, their worlds are gonna be a negative drain on consumer goods. Because they got a lot of population. Like, it looks good now, but it's not gonna look good when I integrate them. Because they have high stability, and stability is gonna go low, and crime is gonna go up, and amenities are gonna go down, and the population becomes unhappy, and then they require more resources, and they're not producing as much. It's very economically difficult to integrate other empires into your empire before you've like established a good base. Anyways, I'm eating yogurt right now. And I titled the stream "There's Levels to This" because there genuinely is levels to this. Here, wait, I have no idea who's watching me on Kick. Am I even live on Kick right now? I set it to do it, and I connected my account. What if I become like an IRL Kick streamer? Does it say that I'm live? Creator dashboard stream. What if I have just been live this whole time? Oh, I am! Oh my goodness. There's no viewers though. Oh, I need to mute. Hold on. There's been like one person that's popped in. That's pretty cool. I don't think Trevo is working. Trevo is like this Russian platform that's integrated with all the streaming stuff, which is interesting, but I don't know. Okay. So we put a civilian workshop down. It's gonna get us more consumer goods. And that's good. We need consumer goods. Because we see the red, and it's not the end of the world if there's a deficit. But the end of the world happens when we run out of resources. And if we're running out of, what we can do is if it's like an emergency, I can finagle a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of finagling that can be done economically. But it's better to not be in a situation. This isn't a crazy amount of loss. Like, you can buy more with trade, sell other resources to get more trade for it. There's things you can do. But it's just not, like, ideal. Oh. The viewer said I'm still here, but now I'm at 0 viewers. So I don't know. I don't know if he capping or not. Maybe it's the bot that's trying to sell me viewers that left. Because, like, I'm always at 1 viewer on Twitch, weirdly enough. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyways, we're hopping in. I mean, if anyone has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them about, like, Stellaris in general. I know way too much about this game, and it's not really doing much for me in life and stuff. Yeah, you said I'm still here then left. That's kind of wild. I try to interact with chat. I have a lot more people click on my stream when I'm doing like Minecraft and like Hightail and crap like that. Yeah, things are moving. Things are bouncing. Why did my available jobs go up? Weird. Anyways. Actually, okay, what we can do is once we get our, like this goes up and then these guys leave, you don't actually need a ton of energy, so we can like lower the amount of energy being produced, free up some population to move up. There's a lot of levers and stuff that you can do. says I have 2 viewers. Yeah, Twitch be weird. Twitch be weird. If you have any questions about like Stellaris or like economic development or like things to do, strategies, I know a little too much. So I'm not like insanely good. I can't start on like Grand Admiral where it's full Grand Admiral. I can do where it like scales into it though. So that's what we're doing here. I'd say progressively increase your difficulty level. Don't start super crazy. Start like low, and then it like goes up over time. It's kind of like that.
I await your
Okay, we're
instructions.
still building. We're still researching here. I'm just gonna hit play. Yeah, it goes really fast in the start because there's not a lot that's happening. We're gonna agree to that why the
I
fuck
await
can
your
I pronounce that?
instructions.
That's
I await your instructions.
What the freak is it called? It's an embassy. Established embassy request from the corporate alliance. The corporate alliance is actually separatist. So they have the same origin that I do, and they're aligned to me, which is really good. We're getting a lot of situations that bring us closer. In that save that I botched, they were actually in a federation with me. So they're going to be really good allies. They're right next to me. The other separatist states are a bit more spread out. We got the Trade Federation. They're separatists. But, here, I will send embassy requests. They got into another federation. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to try to get them aligned with me. That's going to be good. Mainly, our main op is going to be the Galactic Empire. They ops for real. They know like us. They also don't like the rebels.
Mi conderana, please.
It says it's Republic loyalists, but they're rebels. There's a couple empires out there that are Republic loyalists. So the other 2 main separatist ones are, in fact, the Intergalactic Banking Clan, way up here.
You be shut up.
They're separatists. They're chill. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a federation. You have to border empires to get federations with them, or be really close. So I actually can conquer my way up here and get close to the Tion hegemony. They're also separatists.
Prima
They
Bostina.
actually, weirdly enough, Raxus Sindoris, which is the capital of the separatists in the Clone Wars, is in their space in this mod, but there's like nobody living on it. So I don't know what happened to Raxus. Might have gotten bombed by the Empire in Star Wars lore. But yeah, also this map is very well done. It's very accurate to Star Wars. It's just the dynamics of all of these independent states, and there's also the Imperial Senate, and them fighting against each other isn't necessarily how Star Wars works, but it's doing its best to integrate it within Stellaris. This is mainly Stellaris gameplay with a lot of hints of Star Wars. It's a very good mix, and it works very well. Oh, you know what I should do? To anybody that's actually watching the stream, I should show you how to download this. So I play Stellaris on PC, which is arguably the way to go. What you want to do, it's literally in Steam. I would also buy Stellaris on sales. On a sale. It's better to buy it on sale than not. I got it for really cheap a while ago. I just kind of track the price. You should not buy individual DLCs. Do not buy the individual DLCs. They're so expensive. They're so very, very expensive. Like if you it's not that many features in one of these $25 for the Machine Age. No. What you do is you get the expansion subscription, and you can try it there. I bought it for 3 months. You can also, yeah. There's a lot of features that it adds to vanilla. It's not like an entirely different game, but there's a lot of stuff that's added. It's like Stellaris 2 with all the DLCs enabled, and that's why it's better to buy the expansion subscription. Otherwise, you would be paying $200 to like $400. The DLCs do go on sale, the individual ones, but it's just, yeah. And there's so many mods to play. So how you actually get the mod is you go over to Workshop, and this is how the mods work and stuff. And yeah, I just go to most subscribed. Where is it? Where the freak is it? There's a lot of good mods. Like, I haven't played with gigastructures. This one adds like crazy gigastructures, like really cool stuff. And there's like some other stuff like NCS 3 Season 1. I don't really know. Where the freak is it? I'm just gonna search Star Wars. It's called Star Wars New Dawn, if you're curious. Logo. Do we work? It's somewhere in here, I swear. Here. Oh, it's in total conversion. It's a total conversion mod. Let's do most subscribed total conversion mod. There it is. Wait, it's somewhere in here. Yeah, this one, Star Wars New Dawn. Or wait, no, this is the legacy version. Or wait, no, it is. It's updated March 20th, 2025. Yep, this is the mod. And you click subscribe. I don't know why it's not saying them, but yeah, you click that, and then it's pretty easy. There's also Legacy the Old Republic. This one's pretty cool. I had some weird issues with my installer, but it works. And then yeah, you literally just click play, then it opens the Paradox launcher, and there's like a mod section you can enable and create certain profiles. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anyways, we're back into it. We've got, I think we're live. Oh, we got a concurrent viewer on YouTube. YouTube bitrate isn't looking very good though. Yeah, so we're almost done surveying this system. Okay, yeah, so that when that notification comes up, you don't want your science ships sitting idle. You immediately want to send them to another world to survey or another system. That doesn't look, I don't really, yeah, I don't like that. Hostile aliens, bro. So, oh yeah, it also spawns us with 2 vassal states, Silas Von sector and Kalia sector. If we look on the rankings, they're like very far down, so they're not like crazy assets to have. But they do all right. Okay, they accepted my things. Yeah, I think we will send this guy this way.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna build our starbase, and then this guy is still surveying.
I await your instructions.
And we'll move him up there.
I await your instructions.
Okay. Yes, and then we wait for him to finish surveying, so we get discounted price on claiming that the Rhodian system. Yeah, we can see like how fast the time's actually moving. It's crazy fast. Okay.
I await your
Construction
instructions.
complete. Let's hit that go to button. This is where he's at. We can move him here, but there's 3 credits that we can build, and then we just build it. So crate is 30% habitability. None of my species can do it, so we're gonna wait for that to become, for us to get more species within our empire. How that works, I don't know. It happens over time. They kind of just spawn. Actually, wait. We should adjust our policies real quick. I personally like war. Wait, no. Where is it? Oh, I have to get like expansion or some. I have to get tradition to unlock it. You can unlock more policies throughout your playthrough. I don't like using indiscriminate orbital bombardment. It's just like I'd rather invade planets with armies. What else should I change? You actually lose pops when you take over planets when you have land appropriation on for some reason, because it like kicks out 500 pops and replaces them with citizens from your other planets. So it's not like a deal. Initial war status open, research restrictions none, militarized economy. This is another levy that you can use if you're in a consumer goods shortage. You can switch to civilian economy. However, it reduces the amount of allies you produce. I like to have it unmilitarized just because you get the auto production up. This is the main resource you use to build ships and space stations and all the things in space. And these are also used in this mod. These correlate to actual like resources in Stellaris though, so it's not like crazy. What else do I want? Yeah, refugees welcome. I like to have that on. I don't like being a racist empire. It doesn't really do you that well. You can have xenophobe stuff on. That does give you a slight population boost. but it makes everybody else in the galaxy hate you. This is a Star Wars mod thing. I don't like having those on. Back to base or spice-based medical treatment. I'm getting... Oh, we're getting back to... Where are we getting back to from? Do we have a back to world? This is a Star Wars specific resource, or Star Wars mod specific resource. What? Oh, or capital automatically produce. Yeah, your capital automatically produces a set number of resources, like always. That's just kind of how it works. So if like an empire gets liberated, then oh my boy. Oh wait. Octopa84 is still here, but Porobu97 joined in and left the stream. Oh no. Oh no. You're still here. Let's go. Let's go. You trying to chat it
I
up?
await your instructions.
I honestly, okay, I would rather
I
like...
await your instructions.
Like, it's fun chatting with chat, but there's people that
I
pop
await
in
your
and just don't say
instructions.
anything. I'd rather you say, like, some stuff than nothing, though. Because then it's like, I'm just kind of talking to literally my wall, you know? Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, we're researching the system. It's almost done. Yeah, I don't do anomalies until I'm done. So yeah, basically you send your science ships out to research unoccupied systems. And then once all the systems are occupied, then you worry about this stuff called anomalies. Basically, they spend some time researching the anomaly. It's like rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of the planet. And what that does, you're doing some emails whilst watching, so you can chat when you have time. Those freaking emails, yo, they be crazy. That's cool. I don't have a lot of people I email though, so I don't have that issue. But honestly, it's kind of aura having to do a lot of emails. I feel like, yeah, but these, yeah, the anomalies. The science ship goes research it, and the planet like has a resource that you could build. It'd be something like this, where it's like 4 minerals. It's not anything urgent. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, so we're almost done researching the system, and we're gonna get it, and then we're gonna declare full-out war against Rhodia. I think the Rhodian clans is what the Empire is called. Yeah, these guys are about to get cooked. You're gonna get flamed. You're a farmer ordering fertilizer and seeds and stuff and asking for quotes on prices. Wow. That's cool. That's like some legit adult type stuff. Wow. I live in an area where there's like some farms. It's mostly like cattle though. But me and my dad, I guess mostly my dad's a big farmer. We don't do anything like industrial though, but that's actually so cool. How has the current economic conditions with like the tariffs and stuff impacted you? Because I know like the soybean farmers and stuff like had a lot of issues with tariffs. And like there's a lot of consolidation within the farming industry with like bigger corporations getting more of the market. And it's hard for like independent farmers. So, are you like working for one of the companies? I don't have an opinion on it either way. It's just interesting to know about. Okay. First contact. It's not really important. It's just like with this random species right here. You're a dairy farmer, so not hit yet by tariffs. Okay. Oh, you're ordering. Wait, are you ordering seeds for your cows, or how? Wait, Because dairy and seeds, how does that work? What?
I await your
We got
instructions.
our surveying done. So
I await your
have
instructions.
Construction ship build a starbase here, and then it's gonna build, and then we're gonna get discounted price for the claim. Or wait, did I already claimed it? I'm dumb. We're declaring war. Screw this crap, yeah. Seeds for renewing grass fields, etc. Oh, so the cows can graze on it. Oh, that makes sense now. Oh, yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah. Do you like strategy games a lot too? Because I feel like Stellaris and like Hearts of Iron and a lot of Paradox games are a very like mature audience, but it's also like not explicit material, so like it's family friendly, I guess. Yeah, strategy is your jam. What are your favorite strategy games? Oh wait, did I not claim it? Am I tripping balls? Oh, we didn't actually click that button, so we haven't claimed it. Okay, so we're gonna
I
wait,
await your
we're gonna wait
instructions.
for our starbase to get built. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, it's almost. There we go. Okay, starbase is built.
I
We're
await
gonna
your
order our due
instructions.
to build more mining stations, and then we're just going all out war, baby, all out war. When you set the scaling over time to get to Grand Admiral, as like the powers of the empires like go up around you, you really have to take a lot of territory, get a crazy economy, because a random like the Trandoshan tribes or something could overtake me if I'm like, even if I'm huge. So we really got to dial it in, optimization and stuff. Old school Hearts of Iron 3 Stellaris, Gary Grisby War in the Pacific. Hearts of Iron 3, I haven't tried that. I own Hearts of Iron 4. It's very hard for me because this is an economy simulator, basically. Stellaris is, where Hearts of Iron is like very militaristic and like you're designing your units and stuff. But I need to just get into it at some point. Like I've tried the tutorials and stuff, and it's like it feels more complicated than Stellaris. But I guess if you don't know how Stellaris works, it
I
may
await
also
your
seem
instructions.
complicated. Okay, we got that built. That's moving. We got our civilian workshop built, so our production of consumer goods is going up, which is good. So we're kind of at a deficit. We're losing 0.37 a month. It's not terrible. I might as well just build another one because we're doing very, very good on energy. We don't need that much energy. I'm not trying to get inflation going. Let's also increase this 50 too much. 50 might be way too much. Let's see. See what we want then. 50 is fine. We're getting crazy minerals. I think the limit for buying on the internal market is 64 before inflation kicks in. And then selling is, I think, 42. I may be mistaken, but that's what it is for your base resources, for your energy credits, minerals, and food. It's different for consumer goods and alloys and like all the other resources, but yeah. We should also check about developing more. Yeah, we're gonna want to get... Okay, this is our actual mining world. We don't have a lot of civilians on it, but we do have 602 available people on this world. What do I need right now? We can make it energy. Well, wait, no. I was thinking tech, but we do need it. Wait, I'm thinking tech. It was an energy world last run. Could I just not specify it and put something else down? I was muted. This freaky microphone. If I like glaze it by the, it mutes it. So good catch. I've gone a while without realizing I'm muted. I need to like find out how to turn that thing, or I might put a sticker over it. That might be what I do, or something. Yeah, we're making this world a research world. I don't know how much of what I was saying got cut out, but yeah, with Hearts of Iron 3, it looks crazy. Like so much information. Like holy freak. A lot of political, like a lot more like diverse than just Hearts of Iron 4. What I was saying is that Stellaris is like kind of beginner friendly. What you can do is automate your worlds and turn on a lot of automation. Like I could even turn on automation for like where is it? Yeah, for my ships. But it's not that fun, for being for real. I like having like more direct control because then I can like have them go like straight there. You can do automation when they're going around and just like surveying anomalies and stuff.
I await your
That's not
instructions.
that hard for it to do correctly.
I await your instructions.
But yeah, we're going to war with the Rhodian clans. I say screw them. It's time to conquer. It's time to get our stuff out there. With Grand Admiral, when the AI economies are significantly boosted, it becomes very contentious whether or not you want to actually annex other empires versus like these guys, which are vassal states, which are gonna help me in my wars. Wait, didn't I join that war? They should have gotten dragged into it. They're my vassals. I don't know. Maybe I need to establish contact. Yeah, we probably need embassies for that to actually work. It's kind of weird when you spawn with vassals. Yeah, but if I integrate this world directly into my empire, which I already decided I'm doing, it's not gonna scale with the rest of the other empires. What you can do is do a vassalization agreement. So I'll just show you with like these guys. Where you have, they're not a vassal, but you turn them into a tributary. Where actually, I like vassals better, but it costs more influence to adjust things. Basically, they give you a ton of resources. So those worlds won't be getting hit by your lack of economic production and it gets the AI boosts. So it's kind of like, which one do you choose? Right now in the very, very early game, when I'm getting things off to start, since I turned scaling on, it makes more sense to directly attack these empires and integrate them. There's a case that can be made for both of them. Embassies. Did I drag them into the war? No. Okay, our boys are advancing. They sent their fleet over there, which is interesting. We literally just got to take their capital. When you're in a war, let's grab that pop growth speed. Pop growth speed is a very important strat. You want that pop growth speed because then that increases your economy. Anyways, traditions. I like to do expansion first because you get pop growth speed right here. That's plus 20% with that initial like tech, with this tech as well. Okay. Oh, it allows us to. Oh, I just didn't pay attention. Okay, there we go. Boom. When you're in a war, a very important stat to keep track of is you hover over status quo and you look at relative navy strength at the bottom here. If it's plus 50 in our favor, that means we're doing very good and we're going to take them. But if, say, a random empire, like say the Galactic Empire declared on me right now, I'd have no idea what their fleet power is. You can see the relative navy strength and see how well you're doing. If it's at 0, you should be fine. You can outmaneuver the AI pretty well. If they overpower you, you gotta dial in on production, get your stuff up, and get things moving. Yeah, also the combat in Stellaris is a lot more simple. You just tell your fleets to go certain places. And then it's all AI. But it is very dependent on their military power. Also, in regular Stellaris, there's a lot more of a meta when it comes to actually designing ships because there's a lot of stats. Like you can have it auto-generate designs. I like to design my own ships. It's a lot of thinking. This is that like planning your stuff. This is where it comes in. Knowing the actual design of the enemy ships can be very effective because they might have shields and they might have. Here, I'll just do this destroyer as an example. Like they could have a lot more shields or a lot more armor. With this mod, it's just armor. You get armor and shields. There's not like you can't really choose one or the other. It's kind of nice that way. But there's a lot of a meta when it comes to actually like regular Stellaris. But yeah, we just get turbo lasers, heavy turbo lasers. There's a ton of stats too. There's like its accuracy, tracking, its range, its average damage per second to keep track of. And you can kind of design your ships and design your fleet around certain objectives and stuff. Yeah. Okay, anyways. I'm probably not gonna be on for too much longer.
I await your
Let's say
instructions.
maybe like 30 minutes. So we're gonna try to speed around and see how much we can do in that amount of time. Okay, so we're currently in it. Okay, so it shows here that the comet power isn't really in our favor, but the starbase is far enough away where it's not going to be like attacking my ships yet, so we get to take out their fleet right now. Leader upgrade, let's do. That's not really gonna benefit me that much because he is the minister or the leader of Anarch, like our specific guy that's here. We could do crime, but actually sector crime might be a good stat to have, but ship build speed, they're not great traits either, like no matter which one you pick. Let's do ship rate, screw it, because he's gonna be alive for a while and we might get declared on, might have to rapidly militarize, you never know. Okay, so we keep their fleet. Let's go. And now we're heading over to these guys. That's also. Oh, these guys are separatists too, the Commerce Guild? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're not that powerful, but. Okay, I wonder when the Empire is going to declare an Alderaan and take them out. Yeah, there's like. It's actually so dense in the Galactic Core. Like, the Empire has so many worlds. And they have the Tapani sector with Fondor, which is like arguably the same as Coruscant. It's like Humanopolis. And then the other Empire vassal state is kind of weak. They literally just have Naboo. And it's very weird borders. Like Naboo, capital world. It borders my capital. So not great situation here. We're very exposed. Like our borders are weird. Then we have like, actually I should make a sector over here. Let's do this world as a capital. So yeah, this is how you create sectors. You're gonna have the sector map mode on here. It shows you sectors. There's like, it helps you organize your planets, and also like if I put a dude here, it's like our Minister of Defense. His skill bonus goes to the other planets in the sector. So like they're getting this planet, the Madago, is getting minus 0.5 crime, plus 1% worker population resource output. I don't know why it decreases elite and specialist population resource output. That's weird. Per level? What? Am I tripping balls? What the freak? That's a weird stat. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what text you pick as long as you're not like I try to stick to ones that aren't gonna take that long to get. So we could do. and it doesn't really matter. Like if they're a good one, like plus 10% pop growth speed, you want that a lot. Also, I'm using the function keys to open each of these. So F4 is tech, F1 is situation log, your empire focus, your victory stats, and then like F2 is your government, F3 is traditions, F5 is leaders, F6 is your species, and this is like your planets and sectors. So like I said, we just created that sector, we can see like all the stats, we can see what planets are in it. The screen isn't like super helpful, but it's good to know where like you're getting a ton of shortages. And then expansion planner, I don't use this one a lot, it's not that useful. And then obviously I was just at fleet management a little bit ago. Contacts, I don't really use a screen unless we're in, like, we have random migration pact with a random empire, which is decreasing influence by a bit, and I need to see which one has it rather than checking on them individual. Like, you can see all the agreements and stuff. You can see the Casus Belli, I don't know how you say this. This is basically means to declare war on an empire. You can see which ones you have those. Like, these guys are vassal. Yeah, and then that's it. There's nothing. I don't know what did that. Anyways, we're in war right now. We finna win. We finna murk these guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A big strategy is like, see how that was like 3,000, and then their fleets, I think, were like 6,000. You really do not want to send a fleet that's like relatively the same military power as their fleets, because you guys both get wiped out. If you are significantly stronger than them in a battle, you lose a lot less ships and probably keep intact most of your ships, and that's really good in the long term of a war. Losing ships is a big no-go. It's kind of like risk, where the more you attack and the more risk you take, the more you lose. Okay, so we're gonna have our guys. So yeah, taking the planet is relatively difficult when it's very early in the game. We're gonna have them go here. We're not gonna turn on, or yeah, I changed my policy. You're not gonna turn on anything other than selective. Bombing worlds into submission isn't a good idea. Basically, we need their army, their garrisons to completely die for us to actually get to control the world. First contact or whatever. We end up doing all that. That's basically alien empires, but we've already discovered everyone. Oh, this is huge. All these guys are massive. This is just like random space creatures. They're not really an empire. They just kind of float around, and that's their like capital system or whatever, because they got the weird looking like this thing, that like ice thing. Anyways, so yeah, we can see that they lost a couple ships. We lost one frigate. That's not bad. They lost their science ship, but don't be dismayed by they only lost a couple ships. Yeah, cool looking space creatures. They're pretty cool because they despawn. Like, they will spawn later at some point, but they're going to be significantly damaged. So if you encounter them again, they're going to be very easy to take out. And we pretty healthy. It's not great that our armor's down that much to 50%, but that's why we can repair our fleets, and they can't because they're going to spawn in after they come out of hyperspace retreat. It's weird that they haven't cleaned that planet. That border looks weird. Anyways, and then since we lost that one frigate, we can press F9, open this, then see that since we're missing a frigate, we can just click reinforce all. That's going to replace our ships. I quite honestly like hitting the reinforce button after like adding ships and stuff to fleets, because it's a very interesting mechanic. Like, it will spawn your ship at like a random, like just any starbase that has a shipyard. So like this mega structure with our 2 shipyards on it, it could spawn it here, and then it like weirdly travels through space, like dodging all enemies kind of, and then it ends up integrating within your fleet. So it's like an auto course to integrate with your fleet as fast as it can, rather than you creating those ships, trying to manage your fleet, intersecting with them at some point. No, it just it heads straight towards us. So it's very, very good to have. We're gonna actually, I'll send this crew to I'm gonna take out this starbase. It's not gonna be that hard. 8.7 thousand versus 1.7 thousand. That's pretty easy. Yeah, and then okay. What we want to do for taking their actual world out is 371 armies. What we can do, it's very helpful with the sector. So like, this sector has 2 planets, and we can go to any starbase in the sector and create armies on it. Or the armies will spawn at the planets and they automatically go to that starbase. So the closest one to the battle is this starbase right here at Drunken Well. Apparently that's the name of the star. We can click here on our starbase, go to Army Hub, and it costs money or resources to make the armies. That's why it's kind of expensive. You don't need to do a ton. It takes 120 turns to create an army, and it's dependent on the planets that you have and the populations that are on the planet. So if I was to like spam Twi'leks, you'd see that it only is producing 1 per turn, rather than the Neomidans, which are present on all the planets in this sector, and that way it gives us like more guys. There's a random viewer. I think there's 2 viewers on Trovo. I might be live on Trovo. I don't know if I'm live on Kick. I might be. I don't know. I should probably check that, but also like I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The multi-chat is integrated, I think. I haven't been getting notifications from Kick or YouTube, but what are you gonna do about it?
I await your instructions.
Oh wait, I should have had these guys been doing stuff. Okay, he's still surveying. Thank God he's not just sitting there idle. Yeah, but that's kind of cooked. So we're gonna have our science ship after he does that go like over here into the sector. Yeah, so there's like 2 empires here. I'm gonna take them out later. I'm trying to just get these guys right now because they're closer to my stuff. We're also gonna want to get, I think we'll just do it here. It's the borders are weird with the sectors. Like this is connected to this sector. It's just like the hyperspace lane is a bit longer. So we're gonna also queue up some dudes, but not that many because it's only 1 planet producing. So yeah, once those guys get made, we'll be able to invade the planet.
I await your instructions.
Okay, we're gonna have this guy. Okay, so yeah, you do mining station, that creates the mining stations, but you also need to click research station, and you just click there, and it automatically builds it. That's kind of how I like to do it. Okay, so our guy, we should have done this maybe earlier. Ooh, 3,000 each alien power. It's not good. We're also gonna get these 2 worlds. They seem uninhabited now, but they actually have population on them, so it's a little interesting.
We're going to need maintenance after this.
Yeah, so we already got some.
I await your instructions.
This guy's done building. Let's get a research station down here. I'm gonna upgrade survey speed and anomalies research speed. Personally, we're gonna do research speed because that's what we need right now. We need research to go fast. We need them to get out, expand the territories. Yeah, so this guy's going, taking the thing out. I didn't read that. You don't have to read every single situation, but you want to make sure it's like important. Leader lifespan, easy prey, we'll grab that. That's gonna be good because that gives us influence points when we destroy the space creatures. Okay, system survey. You always want to keep an eye on your notifications. Okay, we're gonna. We can't go here because there's hostiles. The ops are at that system. We could go this route and try to take these ones, or we could go like here, we could go here. Doesn't really matter, honestly. No, we'll keep him here. I was gonna think maybe we could send him up here and get a lot of that stuff, but so yeah, we'll just go down that way. Or do I want to go this way? Screw it, we'll go that way. And then we need to go to Rayloth. We need to get ordering to Rayloth because these are expensive. 135 each for a system. Do I have that much influence? No, I need 13 more. I could just claim both of them now and start the
I
war
await
now
your
and start my
instructions.
fleets there now. But I don't want to do that. So yeah, oh, these are expensive. Okay, so transport. So yeah, one of these cost 120 minerals, and it is 30 army power compared to how much is on this planet? 371. Are we bombing the planet? Hello. Oh yeah, allow surrender. Okay, so it's gonna. The freak. Why are there enemies going down? No! What? No! Okay, so they can send stuff to distract my military. So they sent a construction ship, which costs like nothing, and so that bought them a couple seconds. Is the bombing actually working? This should be decreasing the health, but maybe. Okay, yeah. Research. Let's do mining station, and then we'll just grab that. It's better to finish your traditions and start new ones immediately because you get ascension perks when you complete them, and these are pretty freaking good to get. So many bonuses everywhere, all the time. I could probably develop something. 68. Let's get. Get it's 150 alloys. I don't know if I want to swing that right now. We could put another trade marker down. And then let's see here. No civilians. 297 civilians. They generate something. Four trade a month. And 118 amenities. But we don't really need them, and it's a tech world, so we're gonna put down some research labs. Everybody loves research labs. Or do we wait to get the techs to build the other labs? But also research labs are pretty. I don't really know. We'll put down one for now. Then our capital is producing consumer goods. We got it dialed. Why is that down? Anyways, okay. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna send our fleets back to there to bomb, to bomb, to bomb. 121. Okay, yeah. So we're making progress. Are we still working on more? Or are we done? Okay, yeah. So there's a couple more armies. We finished system surveying. We're gonna move him over here to get along this hyper relay to the Corellian security. What happened?
I await your instructions.
Last round is that the Corellian security declared war on me with the entire backing of the Galactic Empire, and that's an equivalent fleet. That's a crazy stack. And Fondor, they don't have that much fleet, and the Chomel sector. So these four empires declared war on me. Luckily, I had my two vassals. And then I pull the crazy gamer move, and what you can actually do when in a time of war and with your is you can do offer trade deal, and you can hit borrow fleet, and you can get their fleet, but it costs a lot of resources. But after fleets, and I was able to swing it, and somehow we pushed all the way into here, grabbed their capital, the Ecumenopolis capital, pushed into Corellia a bit. But it was a crazy war. It lasted. The war got declared on 2219, so about 16 years from now. I don't know if it's going to happen. It might happen again because we're a massive threat to the Empire. The Empire absolutely hates us and wants to take us out with every bone in their body. So there's that. But yeah, it's weird being the Confederate remnant of an empire that just surrendered and also being second most powerful in the galaxy. But the fallen empires don't really count. I mean, they do, but we're going to surpass them. Okay, so what we want to aim for is out-developing the Galactic Empire economically. We're currently 300 points away in economic strength. Technology level, I don't really care about. We could push our advantage. We do have an advantage. I kind of suck at developing technology-wise. We have a ton of potential. Things are in the up and up. We just got to capitalize on our potential, get the economy freaking rolling, yo, and then things are gonna get better. Have we done any actual damage? Oh, we're doing some damage. 1%.
Enuval gör dem.
Security forces. These empires, the security forces empires, don't seem to have any
Enuval gör dem.
loyalty. Yeah, they don't have ideology battles. They just secure the safety of the people. Same with Corellia. For some reason,
Enuval
Corellia
gör dem.
aligned with the empire and invaded me. Also, them being an independent security force empire is kind of weird in the lore of Star Wars because Corellia is the planet where the Han Solo movie takes place, and that movie is pretty good. But it's also very much an imperial world. And it's a very ship-producing world too. Anyways, Corellia is pretty important in the Star Wars lore. Okay, so we got 91 plus 181. We're gonna move these guys to the planet. Let's maybe spam a bit more armies for now. We could buy these. I don't feel. Well, we need heavy vehicle facility to do that. Oh, we can build battle droids? Yo. What if I just build a crazy army of battle droids? Okay, so then we're gonna do that one here, except we're gonna double it up. So 3 rounds of production. It's not crazy. We're also losing food. How am I losing food? The freak. Do I seriously need to build one of these? Wait, how am I getting back? Is it Bacta? Is it Bacta world? We have Bacta on our capital. Bacta is an insane resource to have. There's very few worlds that actually have this trait. Oh, dude. There's a world. What the freak is it? It's like. It's somewhere in here. It's like east of or west of the Fondor one. I don't like it, the Tapani sector. Like right around here, there's a world that has like the most amount of Bacta ever, and we need to seize it. But the Empire, the Galactic Empire, seized it last time, and then the Corporate Alliance had a claim on it, and I couldn't put a claim on it because we were in a federation with them, and like we're like allies or something. But I wanted that world, and then everything came crashing down once I set my. Basically, the mistake I made. Where the freak was that? Oh, did it not spawn? There's a system. I don't know how they got. Here, maybe I don't know. I think it was this system, or it might have been one of these, where there was a crazy powerful. I should probably finish my yogurt. It's been sitting out. A dreadnought that had crazy military power, and my fleets automatically went through it, and they got wiped out both times. 2 times. My entire fleet got wiped out. I used the first time as an opportunity to modernize. Oh, also, with the Star Wars mod, you unlock like other like designs. So now we have like early destroyers, light destroyers, early technology. It's gonna increase to like Imperial era, Rebellion era, and then post-Rebellion era, I think, and be like insanely more powerful. So like I use that opportunity to clear out my early ones, and then get better ships, I guess. But yeah, and then they got wiped out.
I await your
Like
instructions.
I had a crazy fleet, bro. Like don't even play. The fleet power was on point. Okay, so our guys are moving.
Topsidan.
Pop speed plus 10. Let's go gene clinics. I don't know if I can build those, but we're gonna. I don't know. None of these are good. We're gonna cancel general speed because I don't use slaves. Wait, what did I just pick? You can also repick technology. We're gonna do gene clinics, see if that works. Or fleet supremacy. Fleet supremacy is a good one to have. I'm gonna edict to unlock. Okay, what system? There's a lot of pausing and starting in the early game. Just kind of.
I await your instructions.
Oh, I needed to. Oh, I was late to building. I was late to building the starbase. I should have ordered my construction ship to do that, and so now they got the jump on it. Even though it's not built, they're gonna finish before I do. So we're just gonna.
I await
move
your instructions.
over here. Yeah. It's come. It's 12 days out from the location. Go, 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 go. Okay. 272 versus 318. Still not enough.
I await your
yet.
instructions.
Let's build research stations. Okay, we're moving.
I await your
We're
instructions.
making progress. Developing the space doesn't really mean much. It's more just like seizing. Oh, I should get this world. I should get that world. I'll have one of my boys go up there in a sec. Or, did I finish? Oh, I finished.
I await your instructions.
Well, I guess we'll just build there. Oh, wait, we should build another one of these. Give me some more back tech. Oh, I should probably vote on these. I don't really vote in the Senate. It's like good to do, but not required. Yeah, diplomatic weight from food. I don't like that plus 5% ship upkeep. What 10% naval capacity? I don't like the upkeep though. Strangle on my economy. No, but it's not going to change the outcome of the vote. We have decent diplomatic weight, but not as much as the freaking Galactic Empire, yo. Okay, so we're still producing. Yeah, we're still producing.
En valgör dem.
I await your instructions.
We got a war. I'm gonna have my boy go up here and just grab that world after he's done researching this one. Okay. Let's get some more research. Let's do colony development speed because I'm probably gonna send out a couple colonies. Once freaking Crate is able to be colonized, 30% habitability. This ocean, I should wait here. We should check. Do I have the ability to colonize that world? Do my boys? Maybe. Tropical preference, 60%. 60% ocean habitability. So it's not gonna be pretty, but we can colonize that world anyways. Let's see, our armies here for 60. 121. So yeah, we're chilling. Are we still doing another round? Are we still producing?
Permission granted.
Yes.
Land on platform
Got a couple. System surveyed. I said we're gonna have them go up here. Boom, boom, boom. And then
I await your
what just got
instructions.
built. Okay, we're gonna build our mining station.
I await your
We'll have them go
instructions.
over here, build that. I might have enough influence to just claim all of Ryloth, but I don't really want to do that just yet. We'll get extra minerals. High key. 74 civilians. Okay, good. We developed enough so that we don't have a ton of people sitting around, so we're good. We're chilling. How's my discovery good on Twitch? I have no
I await
idea.
your instructions.
Yeah, what the freak? Okay. We mad chillin'. We is mad chillin'. Okay. I have to pay reparations for the Clone Wars. They're making me out to be Weimar Germany, bro. It's about to be World War II up in this John. Because you know how like they wrecked their economy and then their society went very politically extreme. It's actually kind of wild because the Weimar Republic, we're gonna go dark side, was very like politically unstable.
I await your
So
instructions.
it's known for, obviously it shifted to a very extreme right wing kind of government
I await your
with
instructions.
fascism and such.
I await your
However,
instructions.
There was actually a lot of communists.
I await your
Very
instructions.
extreme communists too. So that's why
I await your instructions.
East Germany was run pretty decently well. Like, or not well, but there was a lot of people loyal to the communist cause in East Germany. It wasn't just like the communists came out of nowhere and like they were established well before World War II, is what I'm saying. And like there's a couple of them like fled to the Soviet Union during World War II and all that. Anyways, yeah, it was a political cauldron of a lot of different ideologies, very extreme ideologies, because what was happening wasn't working very well. And so people like to draw a lot of similarities between fascism and Nazism to things that are happening today. However, like I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think like we're turning into it. Anyways, the point is though, like we've observed very radical shifts within people's beliefs, especially regarding like I'm gonna say some controversial things regarding like Israel, the Epstein files. A lot of people that voted Republican in like November to now being completely different with the rise of like figures such as Nick Fuentes, like the alt-right
I
and
await
stuff,
your instructions.
and people kind of shifting away from their beliefs.
I await your instructions.
Basically, I think that is very showing that it's a very people don't think middle of the road is working. Like things seem to be not working, so we live also in a society where people are very inclined to take radical ideologies for radical solutions. And so that's kind of the case in the Weimar Republic, where things were not very good and conditions were very bad. Basically, bad conditions pushes people to extreme ideas, is kind of my take on it. That's what I also think. It's gonna be kind of controversial, but I think material conditions are more of the cause of like terrorism than actual like underlying religious beliefs. Obviously, like, yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I'm trying to become, I don't know, I'm very interested in politics and like history and stuff like that. Geopolitics more specifically, and how like history relates into it. But I don't want to be a controversial dude that's trying to clip farm, you know? Clip farming? No. Crazy positions? No. Actually trying to understand things? Harder. Very much harder. But worth it, you know? Okay, I think we have enough army strength. Why is my viewership exploding right now? What the freak? I have one active chatter and a ton of I'm not complaining. Maybe my stream getting pushed.
Transport.
I don't know. Okay, so we outnumber Rhodia. I can have my fleets just sit here and bomb the heck out of it, but that's gonna take forever. And I want to grab Ryloth. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Maybe, I don't know, but we're gonna be able to claim Tatooine once we get these territories, and we're gonna be closer. And I think have enough influence to claim the entire thing. But yeah, so we're gonna put a commander in charge of our armies. Ooh. Who has the best stats for that? We're just gonna do a random dude. We're gonna do that dude. He's gonna invade, and then our armies touch down, and then we start invading, and we start winning. And we're losing troops, but it's fine. They costed minerals, but we have a crap ton of minerals. More than we could ever develop with right now. Another thing with Stellaris, you don't want to over-industrialize. You want to make sure that your population actually can work the jobs. And so we can see we have available jobs 394. So that means we need 300 more population to fill it. If I was to just spam buildings, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. We could do that. Like that's what I do when I have like like 50 to 100 worlds, but we don't have a lot of worlds, so we gotta be very careful. So like 84, we could build another building. I could do a research building. It's very little research production if we're being for real. Like it's not a lot of research. But yeah, along the lines of like material conditions not being good within a society, leading to crazy political shifts and people just willing to like go along with anything.
I await your
I guess
instructions.
you could theoretically point to like the election of. Oh wait, sorry. Okay, this might be kind of controversial, but the election of like Zoran Mamdani in New York. This is very weird for like a random streamer to talk about, but I've heard a lot of takes on a lot of his policies from a lot of different angles, and there's a lot of cases
I await your
for
instructions.
a lot of things. However, like actually, I don't know. I wouldn't even say that he's like extreme because it's speaking more into like the way like I think we can learn a lot from how he actually got elected, like how he like interviewed people on the street, where like you don't see like politicians up in DC, like all the Congress people actually going around interviewing people. But it's post-populism in a way where it's idealistic in the sense that like obviously like free buses and stuff like that and things that are going to get votes,
I
but
await your instructions.
it's a collection of like actual like fundamental policies with a lot of like actual explanations behind them, and a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, but like I don't know, because there's not like with that sort of like democratic socialist movement, there's not like a whole lot of like things that can be like, there's not a lot of slogans per se, like obviously like eat the rich and stuff, but like that specific election there wasn't like, he didn't have like a slogan. And a mayoral election may not speak to like the entire condition within the country, but I just it's concerning but also hopeful in the sense that people are willing to like reorient themselves politically or question things when people that they vote into positions aren't actually making things better for them.
I await your
Like
instructions.
with that position that our society's in, we could see like a crazy tyrant come up, or we shift to a very like much better system. There's a lot of things that can happen with people shifting around
I await your
their
instructions.
beliefs a lot faster, and I think there's something to be said about like misinformation and the role that AI is playing into it,
I
like
await your
social media and
instructions.
stuff. Like I think the Epstein files are kind of
your
uncontroversial to talk about
instructions.
just like in general, but there's like a lot of AI stuff that's going around. And
I await your instructions.
I got caught up into getting all of my news from Instagram Reels. This was like a month or so ago, and you can believe a lot of stuff that is actually fake that people are just trying to engagement farm with. Okay, we're gonna get ooh. I don't need spice right now. I also don't really read like the things. Oh, this okay. Oh, this is not good for our economy. So that's negative 63 food per month, negative 24 consumer goods per month. Boys. Yes, politically, it's very strange times. People seem to be very militant and won't move on their view at all. Yeah, it is very strange times. I mean, every time in history is a very strange time. It's a lot of like stuff that you can observe from the past, but entirely like new conditions with new technology and new stuff. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways that things can go. Of course, I'm only 19 and I have only become like aware of the current state of things like recently in the past couple of years, so I can't really relate. Like I can relate the way like I felt and the way I thought about things from now to the past, but like having a complete understanding of the entire society basically. Yeah, what I mean is it seems like there are a few centrists. It's very left right. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if it's gotten like worse or better since COVID, because I feel like COVID was a very weird time because people were like socially isolated, and that had a lot of effects on things. I don't know. I think it might have gotten like slightly better, but the like it's been like you can see the graphs and stuff about like the polls, and it's like shifting like a lot over time. But I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty transparent and say that I was like very conservative, and now I'm like not so much. I'm more just like, I don't know. I don't see things in like good, bad. It's more just like what policies are going to actually have like the best effect on people and actually like improve quality of life for the most amount of people. You know? Okay, I think we're gonna grab, yeah, Interstellar Domain's really good Ascension perk. Starbase Influence cost minus 20%. Like, these are all good things to have for an expanding empire. But yeah, our economy is kind of cooked right now. This is what I said about integrating unstable worlds into the empire. So yeah, devastation's high, so that's automatically making things worse. Upkeep is bad. So yeah, this world, this is, Okay, there's 1,000 civilians that aren't employed, so there's room to develop. Interesting. So with enforcers, like, you don't need every single enforcer employed. You basically just want to, like, find out where you want the employment to be so that you're not getting crime. So it's good that crime is, stability is somewhat low, I think. I don't know, it's just not a good place to be right now. We need to spam consumer goods. I did end up turning Rhodia into a factory world last time, and it worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think we'll just spam that, and then let's get some more. I say screw it, we go full agriculture on our capital, get that production up, because -63 is not good. It's not a good place to be at. We're also, let's just say, okay, screw it, we're gonna be at the limit for inflation. Yeah, prices aren't necessarily inflating a lot. Yeah, politics be wildin', but I'm also I'm gonna try to get into government. I don't know like what specific part, but I'm going for a BA of arts in government with an emphasis in public administration. So that's like
I await your instructions.
on the ground type stuff.
I await your instructions.
Probably like local politics, but I don't know.
I await your instructions.
Alright. Starbase built. Ooh, okay, so this is a inhabited world with a decent amount of population, and I'm gonna invade it. This is kind of ethically questionable, morally questionable, but it's more land for me. It's not gonna be an independent empire. Okay. I need to get Ryloth, bro. I don't know if I have enough influence to claim all of it. So what we're gonna do is have we're gonna reorient our boy. He's gonna go investigate that.
I await your
And
instructions.
then we're gonna get more stuff there. Bro, how is my view popping off right now? What the freak? I better not be getting like a bot pranked where it's like the bot websites that bot your stream. This actually hasn't happened, but what it could be is like they send a ton of bots and they take it away and they're like, you like that, huh? You like that like a good boy. And they try to get
I
you
await
to
your
buy
instructions.
the bots. I'd rather. Ooh, -33 consumer goods. Yeah, having insane amounts of population isn't. I mean, it's good, but oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's actually here. Let's do the math real quick. How many months do I have before we hit 0 on both of these? Because the food's also a concern. Or wait. Hold up, wait, no. 634 divided by 33. 19 months, so that's about a year and a half-ish. And then 865 divided by 54. Obviously things are going to fluctuate 16. So we have slightly over a year to get both of these figured out. I might need to get my other worlds in on this too. So agriculture. Oh boy. We're gonna favorite farmers and decrease technicians, so we have one population working on that job. So that's fine. That works. Let's chill. And then this world, we need food. Did I just build another agricultural district? So we're at the stage right now in the economic development where we can't necessarily specialize our worlds entirely because we have so little worlds, and it's better to specialize your worlds. But with our insane mineral production, like if we weren't getting a ton of minerals right now, we'd be cooked. So it's good that we have that. And our trade station is doing fine. I think we don't need to develop anything. Oh, we got some farmers. How? I don't really know. They'd be producing stuff. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, this is actually gonna be tight because it's gonna take a while to put these buildings down. So it's gonna be rough. What was I thinking? Yeah, invade, go, invade. We bring order to your chaotic existence. Stand by. We got him, boys. Is this gonna help me or no? -4. No. We have 600 unemployed. Let's get some agricultural districts down, baby. Heck yeah. Okay, so that might help us in the long run, but it's gonna take 200 days to get that down. And then we're gonna have our army go up, and there's another world up here, which is inhabited, but like whatever. And that one's gonna be good to grab. But yeah, this is some economic strain for real. There's genuinely levels to this. And then annexing all of Ryloth is probably not a good idea. But I need the population. I need the economy. As you can see, we're catching up to the Empire because we just got a lot of population. Okay, good. I didn't hit my mute button. Sometimes I hit my mute button and then everybody leaves the stream, and then it's just sad. But I didn't hit my mute button because my mic is so touchy. Okay. Yo, which one do I pick? No, actually, I've done this so many times. Supremacy is going to be a tradition we're going to want to get at some point. Supremacy is really good. No, why is my viewership popping off right now with the freak? Do I have a hype train or something? I'm getting like no notifications, just this one consistent dude. That, like, bro, props to you for hanging in there for so long. Harmony is a good one because this population demolition time, demotion time, not demolition. It basically allows, like, say I'm adjusting my population and need like major economic adjustments, and actually, well, we could do this where let's see, like the physicists are. I need to get that 3 consumer goods freed up. Oh, you're leaving in 10 minutes? No. Have a nice... I don't know what time it is. I'm streaming at a really weird time for me right now. So I get a lot of people from everywhere, all across the world. Like, it's so cool. But yeah, good luck with your farming seed business. Or no, you're a dairy farmer responding to emails to get fertilizer and seeds for your grounds that your cattle can graze on. So yeah, I remember things. Yeah, so like if we wanted to decrease the guys here, we're gonna get a lot of unemployed population. What this does is it decreases the time for them to get demoted to the lower classes and take up those jobs instead. So it's a really good one to have. But actually, holdouts is a good one. It's specialized to the separatists. It makes things kind of good, but also supremacy is a good one to get. I say screw it. We get holdouts. Let's do it.
I await your
Okay,
instructions.
what did we build? I genuinely have no idea.
I await your
We're gonna go
instructions.
over here. Okay, I don't like how big Ryloth is getting because yep. No rivalry.
Give us gonna dis.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Food is going up. We're getting production. But
Give
these
us gonna
guys
dis.
declaring a rivalry on me right now, not good. Not good. Bro,
Give us gonna dis.
we need to build a spy network. We're gonna also build a spy network inside of the Empire. And then hopefully I get notified if they're gonna invade me. If these guys invade me,
Give us gonna dis.
what will happen is, since they're equivalent, they're also gonna drag the Empire into the war, and so I'm gonna be double screwed because that's two equivalent empires invading me at the same time.
Give
It's
us
not
gonna
good.
dis.
That's really not good. Do I declare
Give us
rivalry
gonna dis.
back? I could. Rivalries are like good to have though because they give you just free influence, but they come at the cost of relations with your neighbors. Like that's red. That's no good. Okay, we got hydroponic farming available. So honestly, we probably don't need this agricultural district, or do I? No. So what hydroponic farming does is like I can just get free like 10 production of food a turn on these.
Constructing.
And so if I do like one of those and then like on this one,
Constructing.
2, that's like 30 a month. That's,
Constructing.
wait, no, that's 30 a month. This would be 40 a month.
Constructing.
So that's a crazy amount of food to get,
Constructing.
and we're gonna be chilling on food. I think that's all the ones I have. Maybe.
Permission granted to land on platform 3.
Okay, I don't like how the star is called Tyrus. We're gonna rename it to Rhodia just out of honor. Rhodia. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, Rhodia. Okay, so we're gonna declare war on Ryloth at some point.
Monkadir
And
sabisur.
actually, I might just make them a vassal state because
Monkadir sablisur.
reasons. So I could try and keep my relationship with all the Republic loyalists, which are going to turn
Monkadir
into the
sablisur.
rebellion, and they're going to join the war with the rebellion to defeat the Empire. I could try to keep my relationship with them, and there's a lot of empires that fall under this category. For example, I think is Alderaan.
Gana disciplinar.
Yeah, Alderaan's a Republic loyalist. Dantari territories are
Mi
probably one of the
condenable.
biggest one. The Republic loyalists. There's this enclave here, Republic loyalists, and the Bothon Council, which also border Republic loyalists. So if I declare a war on one of them, it's gonna harm relations with the rest of them. So like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to take it, but also I could take it. But also I don't know. We might. Because what we're gonna do eventually, like a war with the Empire, is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. I got declared on 2/2/19 in my last save, where it wrecked my fleets because I ran them into a dreadnought, and then all my fleets got destroyed twice in a row, and then I rage quitted because there's no way I'm building them back up. But we could get industry rolling. I don't know if that's an option right now, but we need to definitely think about it. I think war with Ryloth, dude. I don't know.
Give us gonna dis.
Bro. I could do the tributary one. I could do the tributary war goal option. That
Give us gonna dis.
makes them insert. Well, actually, I don't know. Screw it. Do I just say screw it and go after Ryloth? Because it's gonna be hard to integrate them right now.
I await your instructions.
Bro, I don't know.
I await your instructions.
Decisions.
I await your instructions.
I gotta go after somebody. Here, let's see how Utapau is doing to the Pantoran assembly. Where is it? Utapau. Ooh, Utapau's not ranked very high. Do I annex? I'm gonna annex one of them.
Shivas gonna dis.
I think. Bro, I don't know. Actually, what would be a crazy strategy is vassalizing everything that I possibly can and integrating them over time. I gotta go after somebody, bro. I just gotta do it. It's also really expensive to claim right law stuff, but we're gonna actually, you know what, screw it. We're gonna wait a bit. We're gonna get more developed, let them develop themselves, and once we actually border Ryloth, we're gonna take it. So we just got that world. Actually, yeah, let's develop these a bit. Let's flesh them out. We need a munitions world. I had this one be a munitions world last time, so I said screw it. We make it a munitions world. That's gonna be kind of awkward making that like right now at year 6, but long-term planning. We needed to move these guys. Okay, where do we want them to go? Let's go that way.
I await your instructions.
Okay, he's done with the starbase.
I await your
move the
instructions.
thingies. Let's just go. Oh, that got researched. We're gonna move that way.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, I think we just chill on the military for a little bit. Let's have them go back here. We could build them up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, and then we just do the boring part of developing the economy.
Construction droid reporting work complete.
I await your instructions.
Okay, build your research stations, yo.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
We're going to need maintenance after this.
Okay, yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hydroponic space built. And we already fixed food. Food's basically solved. That's -9 a month. After this month ends, look at this.